Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're starting off with the Kenra BW2 Bleach and 20 volume developer by Igora. And I'm going to section her hair off into 4 sections. And when I bleach her hair, I am doing the midsection first because that is the most resistant. I am staying a ½ inch away from her scalp because your scalp tends to lighten quicker, and I'm doing the ends last just to avoid from causing any damage. When you choose to do the ends last, you could run a risk of the hair not coming out exactly the same all the way down the shaft, but that's fine because the color that we're doing, you're not going to be able to tell. It's not going to make that big of a difference. The color that she chose to get is like a burnt orange. And the important thing you do when you're bleaching is making sure that you saturate the hair really well. If not, you will end up with dark spots. So you want to make sure that you get that bleach in that hair. If necessary, then, make smaller partings to ensure that you're getting it. But whatever you do, just make sure you saturate it very well so it can be even. And as you can see, her hair already began to lighten, so I'm going back and I'm doing the roots of her hair and the ends. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to let her hair sit for about 10 to 15 minutes, and I'll check it from there to see if it's at the tone that I need it to be. And as you can see, I'm going back to make sure that the hair is saturated very well with the bleach. We don't want any dark spots throughout the hair. So this is 10 minutes after application, and as you can see, the hair is brightened very nicely. You can see a little bit on the ends where it hasn't lightened all the way. And this is after I've washed it. She's silly. So now I'm beginning to mix the color. And if you want a breakdown of how I mix the color, I will leave that video in the description. The colors that I'm using is a dark red blonde, and I'm adding medium blonde brown copper to add some depth, because I know from previous use of the dark red blonde, this particular color by itself will not give her the color that she wants. Adding the second color is going to give her more of the burnt look from the brown and the copper. And so as you can see, I parted it back off into 4 sections, and I am going back over the hair with the formula that I just made. I'm doing the outer areas first, and then I'll go in and start making my partings and doing the inner areas of each section. And with this color, you do want to make sure you saturate the hair very well, because you don't want any like spots throughout the hair. And you can see her hair is already starting to turn. Now that I'm finishing up, I'm just going to go back through with the leftover color that I have, just to make sure that I have an even distribution throughout her hair, because like I said, I do not want there to be any light spots. And I'm just gonna let this sit on her hair for 30 minutes.
Meanwhile, a few moments later.
Okay, so this is after I've washed it, and it came out pretty good. Thank you all for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.